Excellent. Okay, so for YouTube, this is being recorded during the 1-year anniversary. Thanks, everyone. So, what better way to celebrate than playing the game I've complained about the most? Right? That sounds good to me. Oh wow, it's actually daytime. Thanks, guys. I'm sure I'll be saying that a lot, but it is nice. I've been waiting for this for a while now, ever since I figured out when the day itself was. One sec. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, what am I doing? I have Ho-Oh on my team. I don't remember what it was I was doing. I think I need to go to Pewter now, so I guess now is a good time to catch Snorlax. I think. Oh, this thing took like 45 minutes to catch, and the more I think about it, the less I want to use them, you know. No Lugia? I don't know if I have the time for Lugia. So, I'm gonna put him on hold. What the fuck? Huh. I thought Andrew had an audio splitter. Well, hope he brings everything else, because we've done this before, so maybe Christian has it. Maybe that's what it is. Just trying to figure out how to get sound, because here's how it works, chat. I have an audio splitter, right? So I plug that into the mic, and it gives 2 headphone jacks. But what you do is when you have more people than 2, you plug an audio splitter into the audio splitter, effectively creating 3 headphone jacks, which is it's pretty big brain if you ask me. I feel like a goddamn genius for figuring that one out. Okay, I need to go to the train, right? Actually, there's probably an easier way to do this. Watch this. That's technology, yeah. I want to catch Snorlax, and I want to catch Lugia, but I feel like if I do both of them at the same time, it's going to be very boring. So I want to split them up. So I think now is a good time to at least try to catch. Am I going? South thermometer, yep. Now is a good time to catch one of them, and I feel like catching the one that inhibits story progression is the smarter of the choice. Thank you for the resub. Guys, we were down to Meganium sub, because I was keeping count of that last time. We went back down to Meganium, but now we're back up to who we at? I think we're back up to Typhlosion now. I don't know why I decided to start doing that, but it's kind of fun. I like thinking of my sub count of the Pokedex numbers. No, it's great, guys. It's great. Okay. Let's just do it, I guess. There's gonna be a lot of trainers in the way. It itches and tickles a bit when I wear shorts in the grass. Alright, strange man. It's all good, Demo, don't worry. Just sit back and enjoy. Nice ride on. Good thing I'm leading with Raikou, right? Good start. How could I have predicted that, though? This is a day where we're just gonna enjoy. Enjoy the Moko? Yeah, you can. But I guarantee I won't be able to check it out till like after the stream. I spent my morning making sure that all of my all the Mario parties worked. I spent about 5 to 15 minutes, somewhere between that range, trying to center the capture properly to a point where it wouldn't frustrate the shit out of me. And then I finally did, and then I found out that when you're actually in the board for Mario Parties 1, 2, and 3, the screen resolution shrinks. But it doesn't shrink in the mini games or anywhere else, and it made me a bit angry. Just a bit. Oh well. See, here's the thingy. Here's the thing. I think it's kind of funny whenever someone new joins and they see a Pokemon that is very clearly over level 100 and they're confused. Because everybody else in chat just has come to accept it. But there's always one person who's like, what the fuck? You get used to it. You want to be a guest? You're a permanent guest, aren't you? I mean, it's actually early for you. You don't have to disappear after like 45 minutes. Of course, it is also on Monday, so that's kind of shitty timing. But I don't have control over the days, you know. The thing is, if it wasn't a leap year, then it would have fallen on a Sunday, which would have been even better. Why am I poisoned? Can't control these things though. Just understand that even though the Pokemon are over level 100, according to my chat, the badge bonuses I receive from Johto equate my level somewhere around 112. Oh, this is annoying. So what that means is I'm the best. I'm better than some of these Pokemon, but then some of them are better than me. What do I want to switch into? Here. And there you go. There's our first 1-year sub. And that is from Source. Thank you, Source, for being here for a whole goddamn year. Alright. I just press Earthquake. And hope I don't lose the speed tie! Sorry, the real fun starts later. I just thought that it would be a good idea. I thought it would be a good idea to get something in there as well as Mario Party, and what better game than this one, right? Nothing can go wrong. It's great. Chad, I went to my weekly yesterday, which I wasn't expecting to do, honestly. I was just gonna stay home, and then I decided, well, why not? I got time, I'll go. So I went. How was it? I played DK, and I got second. I like DK. He's a pretty fun guy. It went very, very well, and I had a good time. I enjoyed playing Smashing Brothers. No, I did stop going to weeklies for a while because I wasn't having fun, but I had fun. I enjoyed myself, and my Donkey Kong is looking pretty fresh. Which is great. Pretty great. So, yeah. Maybe I'll go to more. Probably will. Oh my Jesus, Source. Why do you even have 10,000 bits? Where did you get those? Thank you so much, man. I didn't even know you could do that. I just wish there was a promotion on that would give you emotes for that. I know what I want to do here. I want to switch to Heracross, and I want to press Magahorn. Sometimes I forget my own nicknames, which is a problem. The number of times I've switched in Beach Boy thinking it was Heracross is more than I could probably count. How many American monies is 10k bits? I don't know. Like 100? I think? Yeah. Jesus, dude. Well, I hope you've been saving those. I hope you've been saving those and you didn't just buy them. Because that's a lot of bits. Jesus, man. I don't know what else to say. Really, I don't. I don't have any notifications or any grandiose, like, thing on my stream to show that. But all the same, thank you. Eat a burger? I had curry yesterday, actually. It was really good. I really like curry. Get a steak? I don't want a steak. Chat, let me tell you about the time I bought ribs for $50. And I ate them, and I thought, that wasn't worth $50. I hate that. I hate that I did that. I will never order ribs again. Yes, it was $50. You know why? Because I wanted the whole rack. I could get a half rack or a whole rack. So I bought the whole rack. And I ate like half of it, and I realized that I didn't like it that much. Heracross is here. But you don't have Earthquake, so I'm gonna press Crunch. I like... What's wrong with steak rare? I like my meat not tough. And now I'm asleep. Great. Fucking great. And max potion. I should have used Awakening. Oh, chat, do you like my thumbnail for part 5 of EOSD for the busy person? I had a lot of fun figuring out how to get that to work. And then I found a filter that made it work like almost perfectly. I tried to make one for Toho Soccer. I had a really good idea. Like I wanted to throw in all the supers as like little cut-ins over the thumbnail, but two problems with that was one, they were all uneven, so it was hard to get them all consistently in the shot that made it look good and didn't take up too much room. The second problem was the fact that the quality is pretty low because they're so zoomed in, so I sat there for a while and really tried to make it work, but ultimately I decided I couldn't do it. So that sucks, but better to have tried and failed than to not try at all, I guess. I don't know why I didn't just use a goddamn Awakening. I'm pressing Flamethrower on this stupid damn thing. See you soon. Where's Only God? I'm not gonna put up the Toho RPG VOD because there's no chance of that continuing until something can be done to replace art. And even if not, then that's fine. It's unfortunate, but let me tell you, chat, I made a tweet about it, but we spent about an hour to 2 hours with Minor trying to figure out how to get the art of the game for thumbnail purposes, and that was the only reason. I'll tell you that right now, that was the only reason. And unfortunately, we succeeded. Or I guess fortunately we succeeded. And we took a look through some of the pictures, and wow, there were some things in there that, well, I don't really want to play that game, you know? Better we don't put that up. Yeah. I have no hate to the art, but I'm not trying to get like removed from the platform, you know. So it's unfortunate, but if there is a chance that someday there's an art patch made that just replaces the art with like I don't even like you could just replace it with fucking Zun's concept art. I don't care. Any art that wouldn't get me immediately auto-banned. Some of them were pretty bad, yeah. Like none of them explicitly showed anything, but some of them did not leave much to the imagination. And if that's what you if that explains anything. I ain't gonna worry about that. It's alright. It's alright, chat. It just means I have to find something else to play. I'm not sure which one yet. I know I played Toho Soccer on... I played Toho Soccer on Saturday. And I kind of want to move that to just somewhere in the week because it was incredible. Honestly, it was simply incredible. I am very excited to play more of that game. But I don't want to have it as a weekly thing. This is the route between, to the... What do you call it? What do you call it? This is the route to the east of Vermilion. In Blue Kaizo, you were required to go through this route to even board the SSN, which was a massive pain in the ass. The hype of the soccer match was great. Oh my god, it was so exciting! Like, it was ridiculous. Thank you for gifting the sub, Turtle. Like, the game was already great, Like, I was really enjoying it, but then some of the play-by-plays and, like, so much stuff started happening, and there was one point in one of the matches where the entire enemy team just circled in on the ball. Like, every player on the entire field was at one point on the field, and everywhere else was open, and everyone was just scrambling for the ball, trying so hard to get it. It's so intense. Oh my god. And I've been listening to, I haven't been listening to the whole OST of the game, but what I have been listening to is the theme that plays when Marissa's team has the ball, Love Colored Magic Drizzle. I've been listening to that on loop for a couple hours while I've been working. It is so good. Alright, well, here we are, chat. Okay, here's how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hit this thing with submission, hope it doesn't die, and then I'm gonna wait for it to rest. Hit it again, then save state. So it will be asleep, and it will be asleep, and it will be weakened. And from there, I don't have to worry about anything else, because this is gonna take a while. Ready? How do I do this? You know, chat, as a kid, this never made any sense to me at all. I was like, where do I go? And I don't remember how I figured it out. I think someone either told me, or I was just looking through everything. No, where is it? There it is. Like, oh, activate your radio card in Kanto to use the radio to tune into the Pokeflute channel. I know, Red. The Pokegear was placed near the sleeping Snorlax. Snorlax woke up. Alright. I hope it's not level 100. Oh, you cunt! Wow, I got played! Are you kidding me? I was prepared for a fight. Alright, well, I'm just gonna submission it. Goddamn Dev. He knew exactly what he was doing. Goodbye, Ditto. Diglett's Cave, alright. Oh, I love the cave theme. This is just gonna be a bunch of Doug Trios again, I imagine. You know what, chat? I should have known it was too good to be true. Because the game was like, hey, if you trade me a Snorlax, I'll give you a Mewtwo. And there was no way that the game was just gonna give me a Snorlax there. A bunch of Diglett popped out of the ground. That was shocking. Thank you, creature. I hope everyone looks forward to Mario Party later. I wouldn't say... I don't know if there's necessarily going to be drinking. I might have a little bit of alcohol, but Andrew has to work the next morning, because I booked it off. So I'll have a little bit. Christian doesn't drink, so he probably won't have any. And I'm not letting Andrew drink that much, so... What about Aerodactyl? Oh, he's at Mount Silver. So yeah, the plan is we're gonna play every Mario Party. We're playing Mario Party 1, 2, and 3. And then tomorrow we'll be playing 4, 5, 6, and 7. And the idea I did is, since there's 3 of us, we're gonna play 7 Mario Parties, right? And we're gonna total up the number of games that each person wins, right? So that way, even if we all win 2 boards, that means Mario Party 7 will be a tiebreaker. And if the computer wins, which is not impossible, then we'll just say whoever got second. I don't know what the winner gets. Probably nothing, except for bragging rights. But this is my stream, so if Andrew tries to brag, I'll just ban him. Not like Andrew's gonna win anyway. Horrorland or Bust in 2. Horrorland's my favorite board, so probably. I wanted to put it to a chat vote for which board. I'll draw the winner something. Well, there you go. Yeah, I kind of wanted to Oh, bonus star is definitely on. It's not Mario Party if there's not ridiculous RNG elements that make you want to, like, sock the guy next to you. The prize is a firm handshake. Magneton. Neat. Chat vote sound. Yeah, see, because there are a few boards I like. And then I don't know my brother's opinions on them, but there are also some boards I hate. So giving it to chat would be interesting, but at the same time, giving it to chat could be awful, which is exactly why I want to give it to chat. Because like in Mario Party 1, there's DK's board, which is traditional. There's Peach's board, which is shitty. There's Yoshi's board, which is weird, but I like it. There's Wario's board, which is strange, but I don't mind it. Luigi's board that I don't remember that much. And Mario's board, which is kind of bad, but has great music. Thank you for gifting another subturtle. I don't know what Pokemon we're at. I gotta check. Hold on, let me check chat. Chat, what's Pokemon 158? Pokemon 158. That's Totodile, isn't it? 151 is Mew, not Mewtwo. Come on now. Is it gonna be Salty Mario Party? I doubt it. Well, I'm worried about the those Mario Party 1 mini games, Vampy. I really am. One of them's a 3v1. One of them's a one-player game. Well, two of them are a 3v1, and one of them's a one-player game. Pedal power makes me not want to play a video game. Repels don't work because they're all level 100, and when you're equal to the level, then they can still encounter them. So that's why I have Entei with a smoke ball, so I can get away from things. We can break out the vote again. That was neat. I agree. I like that vote feature in chat. We just need the boards up. Reminder though that these the save files. There's no save files for any of the boards, so we can't do any of the Bowser boards, which is regrettable, but it's okay. Have you played Mario Party DS? Yes, actually, I owned it. But funny enough, we've played Mario Party DS so many times, but I think we've only ever actually finished a board once. Because every single goddamn time we tried to play, we either got a communication error, or Andrew let his DS battery die. He just sat there playing it on red power the whole time, and then it died and comm errored, and he's like, oh, my DS died. Thanks, Andrew. You fucking genius. If your battery's red, put it on the charger. Not like you have to stop the game to do so. Yeah, the reason Mario Party 1 is pretty much forgotten by Nintendo is because of that massive lawsuit they suffered for people burning their hands on control stick minigames, which required them to give out Mario gloves to everyone. That's why Super Smash Bros. The Master Hand is just that glove. It's the hand of a man whose hand is fucked up from pedal power. My hand. The Mario Gamer Glove. Yeah, that's... I don't know why Mario Party 3 never got a virtual console release. My only guess is because Game Guy is essentially gambling, and they probably didn't want to bring that back, since they pretty much removed the game quarter entirely from Pokemon after Gen 3. Wii Remote lawsuit? A friend threw his Wii Remote at TV during the Wii Mario Party. That's why wrist straps exist. Gen 1-2 link trading? I don't, because I never had a link cable back when these games were on, we had these games new on console. I only ever did in-game trades. It was horrible. I imagine it was inconsistent as hell. Link cables are scary. Wireless communications are not so scary. Remember, chat, let me tell you about a time I played Mario Party 7 with a couple friends of mine. And so, it was the last turn. I was winning. And my friend who had, like, pretty much never played Mario Party at all he was like a star behind me. Because, you know, it's Mario Party. Sometimes things happen, you get lucky. So, he put a pink boo on the board. And I'm sure chat knows what the pink boo item does. Well, my cocky ass decided that I was just gonna roll the dice on the last turn instead of using my Slowgo orb. Slowgo mushroom to move wherever I want. And then I rolled the exact number to land on my friend's pink boo. And the pink boo steals a star and gives it to the person who placed the capsule. In other words, my overconfidence led a 1 in 10 chance of happening, and then I lost the game for it. And I was like, wow, I totally deserve that. Thank you for gifting another subturtle. Are you gonna make me say that every 5 minutes? God damn. Just remember, chat, Mario Party's not over until the last mini game goes. And even then, the bonus stars are still a thing. Never smug early. You are correct. Okay. I don't know if Pinsir can survive this. I highly doubt it. Pinsir just looks like one of those Pokemon who's kind of sturdy, just by its size alone, but I don't know, I feel like it's not that strong special defensively. Most Pokemon aren't. And even when they are, you can usually tell which ones do. This stupid thing is gonna hit me with Sleep Powder. There we go. I feel like we need an emote for the gift subs. I saw someone have one of those yesterday. It's just a bird holding a present. I'm like, that's neat. I like that. But of course, I don't have enough emote slots. Yeah. Do I know about Tohomon? Yeah, I played it with Wait, this thing is level 127. Oh. Me and Andrew played through Tohomon. It's all on my YouTube channel. It's actually the second highest viewed series behind Crystal Kaizo, which is pretty sick. Wait, were you linking me? Oh, that's great. Never seen that one before, though. Wonder who made that. Okay, now we're at for alligator, chat. I think. No. What's 159? Let's see. So, Chikorita's 152. Bayleaf, Meganium. That's 55. 3 more. Now we're at Totodile. 159 is Totodile. Yes. No? Oh my god. No, it's Crocodile, right? Mario Party, we tried 100% orange juice. I've heard of it. I know Christian's playing it, but I don't know much about it. Should be Crocodile. Okay. Oh, this is Viridian Forest. The stupid version. 159 is Crocodile. Nice, chat. We are effectively a Crocodile together. I don't have any Sunny D for today, which really sucks. I bought Mountain Dew, but I don't really drink pop during streams because I find they don't help that much. Water and Sunny D are okay, though. I have a calming voice? Well, that's impressive. I appreciate you saying so. I just come to a point where, you know, you can't change your voice. So you either just accept it and move on, or you don't. I mean, I've just accepted it. My voice sounds deeper in my head, that's for sure. But sometimes I forget I'm 23 years old. Oh my god, that realization. Yesterday, someone at the weekly commented on how young I was. And he was talking to someone else, and they said they just turned 19 a couple months ago, and I was like, holy shit, I am so old? What the fuck? Orange Vanilla Coke's pretty good. We don't get much flavors up here in Canada. I'm trying to get my hands on some Code Red Mountain Dew for a while now, but they don't sell it anywhere anymore. Balo is younger than me, yeah. I don't know which way to go. Why is there a hype train going on? Oh, that's why. Thank you, Yo-Yo, for gifting us sub. And now we're at for alligator, chat. That's still young. I am old. I can feel my back. What? Chat, what is this? Where's this what? Where's this music from? You was Babby. Alright, fair. I don't recognize this music from anywhere. We came all the way out here from Johto. That brings back memories. Back when I was young, I went to Johto and remained like this young man. Here, I want you to have this item I found in Johto. I actually forgot about this, chat, when I was planning out my route, because if I had decided to go to Lugia, I would have had to come here anyway first, otherwise he wouldn't have spawned, because you need a Silver Wing. Well, that was almost a massive fuck up. What's on the mart? Original mix? I don't know. Because Cerulean also had a different mix. I'll buy a couple Awakenings. It's the Poke Center remix? Neat. Soon you can say back in my day. Oh, I'm already there. Yeah, I forgot about the Silver Wing too. Oh, Jesus. Why is it? Okay, one sec. I'll be right back. Alright, I apologize. I had to walk away as soon as you gifted 5 subs, L. Thanks, man. And what does that put us? So where does that put us, chat? That's Sentret, Furret. Is that Hoot Hoot and Noctowl? Who comes after that? Gotta throw money into the scam. You don't have to. Alright, so yeah, as soon as you did that, Andrew showed up. So Andrew's here. So, just open your Pokedex. That is... first of all, shut up. Second of all, you're right. Yes, that's it. Wait, no it's not. What the fuck is that? What in the... No, because that's only got one jack. Okay. It needs to be this thing. Okay. I know we had it before because we've done this before. Oh my Jesus Christ! What the? I don't even know how many subs you just gifted, Source. But now I have to figure out where official, changing mode. Okay. I have no idea how many you just sent. 10. 10. 10. What do you mean 10? Okay, hold on. We're skipping. Hold on. Okay, where's that put us? Oh my god, 175. 175, chat. So, okay, with Sentret, Furret, Hoot Hoot, Noctowl, Leddyba, Ledian, Spinarak, Ariados, Crobat, Chinchou, Lantern, Pichu, Cleffa, Igglybuff. We are currently at a Togepi. You find one? No. How do you not have one? But what did we use last time? I have no idea. He doesn't either. Oh wait, I know what we did. Me and you shared earbuds. That's what it was. Right, yeah. Okay, that works. Okay. All right. So currently, chat, we are Togepis. So now that Andrew's here, it's only been 30 minutes. So I guess I'll just fight Brock. I'll beat Brock, and then we'll call that a part. Easy enough. Let me just figure out how to get into his damn gym. Some 4 Igla, Piloswine, Slugma, Crobat, Politoed, Noctowl, Houndour. Alright, well, suddenly the hype train is at level 4, and it's... White is at level 4. How do I get into Brock's gym? How do you navigate this damn place? Hold on, I think I got it. You son of a bitch! There would be a goddamn cut tree there, wouldn't there? Can I train not be seen on mobile? I'm looking at it. You got 3 minutes to complete it. It'll be a first time for everything. Holy frame rates. Why does this tab looks very similar to its layout in Blue Kaizo, actually. Okay, let me heal. Was there a Poke Rap? Dylan wants you to complete it. No, Dylan didn't say that. Dylan did not say that. Don't put words in Dylan's mouth. Don't finish it. I don't know what happens if you hit level 5, but maybe it's best you blue ball everyone. Alright, well, I need to fight Brock, and he's probably going to have a bunch of rock types, so I need to pick a Pokemon who can not really deal with rock types. I honestly want to say that Dragonite is the weakest link here, just because he's weak to it, and but You know what? Just let me make decisions, and we can judge them later, okay? Brock's got like 1 trainer. The only thing about the Poke Rap I remember is there was the Kanto one. Ooh, pardon me. And there was the one that rhymed. It rhymed. I don't remember what it rhymed, but it said "muck will kick your grass." I was like, oh, that's a bit dirty. It's alright, chat. And now it's done. It's just fucking done. You gave 10 more subs, and now it's done. God damn it. Alright, now we're at 185. No, wait, are we? Or are we at 186? I don't know. Why am I keeping track of this? 185. Yep, 185 is correct. Alright, take your guess. What is Pokemon 185? That's what you are today, chat. You are 185. You are a Sudowoodo. That's you, chat. That's you. Wait, there's another level? Oh, god damn it. Nope, no more. No more. No more. Just leave it alone. Level 5, we're good. You're all fake wood. I don't know exactly what that means, but that's what it is. So, was Brock's gym in the original a cave? Or was it a building? Or is this just... Oh, that's not cool. The trainers of this gym use Rock-type Pokemon. The Rock-type have high defense. Battles could end up going a long time. Are you ready for this? Oh, I am so ready to waste my time. Ah. Chat, be honest. How many of you thought Sudowoodo was a grass type when you first saw it? I hope I don't die to this thing's Hydro Pump. Oh, I might die to that, though. And now we're at 186. I don't know who's after Sudowoodo. Thank you, Turtle, for gifting another sub. And of course, I don't remember if I said thank you, Source, but thank you for gifting 20 subs. Oh my god. Hey Twitch, wanna send partner my way, and then you just 500 bits. Okay, well, fantastic. You go. What? Yeah, I'm just gonna fight Brock. Figured I might as well have something substantial happen in this part than nothing, right? Alright, well, I'm just gonna use a max potion in the interest of time and laziness. Surprised by the rock typing, but I knew what pseudo meant. I did not at all. I just saw a tree and it was called Sudowoodo, and I was like, haha, funny. Because it was a tree. Alright, here's Brock. What's Brock going to lead with? Probably something weak to Surf. We're done. We're stopping here. It's over. Good. It's over. No Politoed. Alright, ready? Let's go. Wow, it's not often that we get a challenger from Johto. I'm Brock, the Pewter City gym leader. I'm an expert on rock-type Pokemon. My Pokemon are impervious to most physical attacks. You'll have a hard time inflicting any damage. Come on. Alright, and then he doesn't leave with a rock type. Gaming Mokokage was Mikihito around 11 years ago. Wow, that's older than me. Kind of unfortunate that Brock put a shirt on, but whatever. Nice rock type. That man really said he uses rock type Pokemon instead of the Steelix. Did that just happen? Surely you'll die to the surf, right? Surely. I am upset. It's not faster, it's holding a quick claw. I've come to learn which Pokemon are holding Quick Claws and which aren't. The thing is, in Gen 2, you can't tell a Quick Claw activated because there's no indication that it's using an item. I'm not taking a chance here. Now it's gonna heal. Yep. Alright, and now we're back to even, and I've used his healing items up. So let's go for a crit. Hey, Ditto. You've received level 4. There you go, chat. We did it. Level 4. Enjoy your stupid emotes, and enjoy your badge source that says you were the Hype Train conductor. You get a special exclusive badge. Thomas the Tank Engine badge. I don't know when that badge... Oh, I got a crit. Well, that's convenient. Great work. Receive emotes. I hope you all get the stupid unicorn head. Slow King. That says Slow King, right? Beach Boy. Why is Suicune Uwu? Because 2 years ago I played Crystal with Christian and he named his Suicune this disastrous name. And no one forgets awful things.
I forgot.
How could you forget? So now I brought it back. I don't remember why I called Raikou Beach Boy, though. True. I think they wanted me to call it Bitch Boy. Or Beach Boy. But I didn't want to get sued by Mike Love. So I spelled it with 2 E's. Why am I paralyzed? Christian did indeed call it that. Christian has really good nicknames. I'm sure you've seen when he called his Charmander Love Slug. That was a good name. A very confusing one. Yet, for some reason, when I call my Cyndaquil Charlosian, it's a terrible name. I don't understand. I'm pressing Flamethrower on this Heracross. Last time I had Fly for this. I'm gonna hit Flamethrower. Well, I stole Entei's name from Toho Mother. I mean, only God. There is no Entei anymore. Charlosian was shit? Okay, no it wasn't. It was a great name. The problem was, Typhlosion did not learn anything until level 94 when it learned Flamethrower. Other than that, it only had Flame Wheel for the entirety of its life. I don't even know why they did that to the poor Pokemon. Yet every Typhlosion I fought had a move pool so diverse it would make you jealous. My names are good. My Typhlosion knew Cut, Smokescreen, and Flame Wheel. There's no Thunder Punch. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. What's coming out? Ah, fuck it, who cares? They gave Totodile Crunch. And I mean that. Totodile learned Crunch. He learned Bite at like level 7, and then he learned Crunch at level 8. And then he didn't learn anything ever again. And then he tried to learn Hydro Pump 4 times in a row. It was very strange. How about that doesn't crit me? Oh, that would be really cool. Oh, wow, that wasn't even a crit. I'm the kind of person who gets stuck on the naming screen longer than it takes me to catch the damn Pokemon. That's gotta kill, right? It's Aerodactyl. Why is the world cruel? Chad, I have a plan. I have a plan, okay? Watch this. So, this thing's dead because Tyranitar is a good Pokemon sometimes, but not all the time. It's unfortunate, but what can you do? I'm gonna send in Entei. And you're probably thinking, Dylan, that's terrible. He loses. Not when I press extreme speed. Then Dylan wins. And, bada bing, bada boom. This is the first rock type Brock has used. Yeah. And it's the rock type with probably the lowest base defense in the entire game. Oh my god, he has a Shuckle. He has a Shuckle. And I let my Tyranitar die. Not good. No, okay, no. Okay, here's the thing, chat. If this Surf hits it and it's a 2-hit KO, I'm fine because he used all his healing items, and the only thing Shuckle can do is, oh my god, it didn't do any fucking damage at all. You have double team, your scum. No. No. It has double team. Give me a... Uh-oh, I was badly poisoned. Guess what he's gonna use, chat? He's gonna use Protect. You know what I'm gonna use? I'm gonna use the move called Antidote. It's a move that heals my poison. It knows... Rest? Oh, I'm gonna be here forever. I can't beat it. Oh, and it knows Sleep Talk too. Oh, good. It has Rest, Sleep Talk, Toxic, and Double Team. Brock! The Rock Master! I got a crit! And it did half! Sleep Talk. Double Team. Go ahead. Do you think it's gonna use Sleep Talk, chat, even though it wakes up this turn? I want to know if the AI will do that. No, it knew. It knew. I'm surprised it knew. Alright, please hit. Please, high roll or crit. High roll or crit. Please! I beg. Oh, fuck yes. I win. Come on! Oh, fuck. This is like the 4th trainer with Blissey and Shuckle. Why can't I escape these two? Alright, chat, play your Benny Hill theme for the next 10 seconds. Just gonna watch Blissey's HP slowly go down. Slowly go. Oh my god, it choked. It used Reflect. It's dead. I win. I win. Ha! Oh, you son of a bitch. Quick Claw, Quick Claw, Quick Claw. Mario! Oh, I'm gonna be here forever. Maybe I should just get a Pokemon with Toxic on my team. Because this is exactly what you think it is. Crit, 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 crit. Crit. Stop. Quick claw. But I don't know if that's enough to kill it. Yes! Barely killed it. Whew. Pokemon's powerful attacks overcame my rock hard defense. You had 2 rock types. You're stronger than I expected. Go ahead, take this badge. He gave me $300? That was so bad. Why did he give me jump change? I enjoyed battling you, even though I'm a bit upset. That boulder badge will make your Pokemon even more powerful. Yeah, I'm sure it will. The world is huge. There are still many strong trainers like you. Just wait and see. I'm going to become a lot stronger, too. I would have preferred he'd rip his shirt off. It'd be a lot more entertaining to look at than Shuckle and Blissey. Why is it dark? First gym pays better than 300. The rocket grunts were paying more. I don't know what to do next. In order to get to Misty, I have to go through Mount Moon. And in order to get to Blaine, I have to go... Most likely, I have to go south of... What do you call it? South of Pewter. But I'll worry about that after. This is a short part. That's for sure. 52 minutes roughly. But hey, there was a... Everything deserves a quick one. So there you go. And you can put Brock in this video and that's it. So now that everyone's here, we're gonna get ready and set up for Mario Party. Well, I'd rather use... Because we're... I don't know how long each board is going to take, right? And we can't just start immediately at one after the other. You know what? Yeah, I'll go for a little bit longer, chat. I'll go down to Viridian at the very least. That seems good to me. I think Christian's making food anyway, so we'll let him eat first. Let's go to Viridian City. I hope my Entei is up front. If I don't, I cannot run away from this. It is not. I can't reach Misty because the way to the Cerulean Cape is blocked by a ledge, and the only way to reach it is by going up and around through where Cerulean Cave starts. He's not allowed to eat. Well, you go try telling him that. It's a good thing that that fight was terrible, right? Imagine if I had done that fight in an awful mood. Wouldn't that have been fun? But no, we did it when I was feeling fine. Funky fresh, even. I have a train pass too, but I can also fly on my Pokemon's back, so... yeah. Oh, awful hangnail. What is this abomination of a forest right now? I want that item. This might be one of the worst things to happen to Kanto, was them turning the Viridian Forest into whatever this is. Where's the wild Pikachu? Where's the wild Pikachus? Chad, imagine you live in Pallet Town, right? And you're starting your Pokemon journey, and you take like 5 steps out of your town, and there's just like level 100 Ariados all over the forest, and you have like a level 5 Squirtle. That's called the wild area. Yeah, it's very dangerous when you think about it. Yeah. And there's a pincer. Like, imagine if your hometown was just home to Pokemon like this, and you're expected to start your journey, and then you do, and you're a certified badass instantly. What's this tree got? I guess nothing. We need to hack like that. Just become a super badass. Get through the first route. It's like how in Kid Icarus, the original, it's widely considered, the first area in the game is widely considered the hardest level. check this house out. I hate grass. Levels don't exist in lore, it's just game mechanics. Yeah, I know. I know. If levels existed, then Pokemon would be too strong. But then you get some real big cheater mons, like, you know, Diantha? Wow, am I glad to see you. You're the first visitor I've had in a long time. I'm super happy. Let me give you a little present. Nougat. That's a nugget. I can't give you any nuggets of wisdom, so that'll have to do. Thanks. The Gen 6 champion, Diantha, yeah. In the anime, she has the ability to communicate telepathically with her Gardevoir. I'm lying, by the way. In actuality, it's even stupider than you think. She just knows exactly what to do, and she can communicate that to her Gardevoir by, like, the simple nod of her head. So Ash has a mock battle with her, and Gardevoir is just standing there, and then Diantha's just standing there too, and then she like nods her head a little bit, and then Gardevoir sends a Shadow Ball out. And like, whoa, they're so in sync that Diantha doesn't even have to do anything, and the Gardevoir just responds and knows. And then the Shadow Ball was crazy intense strong, and then Pikachu Iron-Tailed and broke it, and it like exploded. It's like, whoa, this champion's so cool. And then she never showed up again. Cool champion, right? I like that Cynthia's Garchomp could fly. God, that was a scary Pokemon.
I like the part in the anime where Poncho and Cynthia
got wrecked.
Yeah, he got half his team killed in 3 moves, and then Paul was like, alright, I give up.
Oh yeah, that Garchomp is intimidating.
It's strong.
As it should be.
It's the single strongest Pokemon in the whole region.
Well, it should be. She's the champion. That's her Pokemon. And you get some punk-ass kid walk up out of nowhere and just knock it out. You started your journey 7 days ago. In some instances, you start your journey on the same day. That would be a speed run.
What if someone just walked up to the champion in the street and then beat them with Fear Strats?
I don't think Fear Strats... Chat, how would Fear Strats translate in the anime? Like, the move... I don't think the move Endeavor has ever been used in the anime. Really?
Oh, yeah.
When?
Like one of those like OVAs, and you had this Hitmonchan. You told it to pretend to drown and then attack the enemy's Pokemon when it tried to save it. Yep, and the judge is like, you're banned from all official matches now.
That's what Fake Out is?
Yeah.
Wow, I don't remember that episode. That's whack.
Crispy face, knocks him dead, pretending to drown.
Scizor. Oh, good thing I have Flamethrower. Christian said there was a guy in the anime who had his Hitmonchan pretend to drown, and then when his opponent tried to save it, it quote unquote used Fake Out and attacked the Pokemon that tried to save it. And a judge decided that he was going to be banned from all official tournaments because why the fuck would you ever do that and think it's okay? Then again, what dark type moves haven't been seen in the anime either? Because a lot of those are dirty fighting. Scyther, huh? Scyther is Steel Wing. And Fly. I'm gonna light it on fire. Bite? Bite, we did see Bite. We saw Bite in Pokemon Origins when Squirtle bit Charmander and it was like horrifying. That's probably why we don't see Bite. Foul play? I don't think we've ever seen that one before either. Those would be too hard to replicate. How did it live? What the fuck? Oh, use light screen anyway. We also don't see water Pokemon ever in the anime that aren't also like, what's the word? They can walk on land, like fish and stuff. You don't see those ever. No one uses them because they can only be used in water. They're incredibly inefficient Pokemon. Except maybe Gyarados, who I guess can just kind of exist. He's kind of cool, I guess. Revenge? I think Revenge has been used before. I feel like Bide has been used before. There's just a lot of moves that don't really translate super well into the anime because of the move description. Thank you for getting a sub, Red. Now here's the thing. I need to see What Pokemon are we at, chat? We're at 187. So you are now all Hoppips. That's you. There you go. Misty had Goldeen and Horsey, but she never actually, like, used them in any real battle. Oh, there's Pikachu. I was right. Because it wouldn't be Viridian Forest without level 100 Pikachu. Okay. I'm Hoppip, said the Totodile. Unfortunately, yes. That's the rules of the road. Hoppip's a Gen 2 Pokemon I kind of forget about because I don't remember where you catch it in Gen 2. Like, it seems like an early route Pokemon, but to be honest with you, the only trainer that comes to mind is Erica had a Jumpluff. And I think some trainer between Mahogany and Ice Path had a Skip Bloom, but I legit don't know where Hoppip is. Well, the routes are different in this game, but I mean, in the base game, Ghastly could be found on the first route, right? And at nighttime. I thought Ghastly was on Route 1. I'm pretty sure Hoot has a higher encounter rate in at nighttime as well. Hey, it's another Pikachu! Hey, Pedro. Oh, well, goodbye, Pedro. Hit me with the double. Yeah, I remember your stupid... Ghastly is in Sprout Tower, yeah. Ghastly is like 85% encounter rate in Sprout Tower at nighttime, and then the rest is Rattata. But in the daytime, I'm pretty sure it's only Rattata. You should be able to catch Bellsprout in there. Why don't girls like bug Pokemon? I don't know, some bug Pokemon are cool. Like Scizor. And Heracross is cool. I'm going to flamethrower you. Misty was afraid of Caterpie. I don't remember if she was afraid of Butterfree, though. Yanma sucks. One of the worst Gen 2 Pokemon introduced. But then I got a really sick evolution. Volcarona is probably the coolest bug type. Definitely top 3. Think she liked Beautifly? I remember that episode where Jessie and May had Silcoon and Cascoon, and they couldn't figure out whose was whose, and then May ended up with Beautifly, and then Jessie ended up with Dustox. But I'm pretty sure Jessie wanted Beautifly, but as soon as she saw Dustox, she was just completely okay with it anyway, because Jessie's a better person than she lets on most of the time, and she actually does care about her Pokemon. Not as much as James, I imagine.
Team Rocket is good people doing bad things.
Pretty much, yeah. There's just an 8 here. Route 2. Alright, here's Viridian. Hey kid, I had a double shot of espresso and I'm wired. I need to talk to someone, so you'll have to do. I might not look like much now, but I was an expert at catching Pokemon. Do you believe me? No. What, you little whelp? If I were just a bit younger, I'd show you a thing or two. Well, good thing you're not. Old ass man. That's me. What is this giant building? Like, what? Hold on. Yeah, James ran away because his family tried to marry him to Jessabella, who was basically just Jessie, but worse. And he had a Growlithe, and he had a summer home in Sinnoh. Like, yeah, James is a troubled rich kid. I don't know about Jessie, though. Did Jessie ever have a backstory? Pretty sure Meowth was just a stray cat who happened in on an English class one day. Or I guess Japanese class, whatever you want. Language class, depending on which dub you're watching. There's just a giant building here, and I don't know why. Trainer House. The club for top trainer battles. Why the hell is it like 70 feet? Oh, what? Screw this house. Meowth learned to speak human in order to woo another Meowth. He fell for the old bilingual. Thought he could talk a different language, even impress her. Ah, the poor idiot. Yeah, there was an entire episode dedicated to Jessie and James and the Rocket Training Academy. and they had issues working together, and then they just immediately figured it out as a team. All three of them, Meowth, Jesse, and James. It was really cool to see. Like, they're very well-respected members of Team Rocket. And in Gen 5, they were as well, because they stopped playing the role of the goofy side villain every episode and started actually doing their own thing. I'm going down the pallet. Careful of the Route 1 Pokemon. Bitter Berry, but pack is full. Good. Is that a trainer? How do I fight him? Oh, you son of a bitch. I think you can fly to pallets. Oh, this is weird. There was not a single encounter there. Let's try that again. I don't have any repels on, chat, and they don't even work anyway, so I'm legitimately confused as to why I didn't get a single encounter there. Yeah, in Gen 5, Team Rocket was setting up a bunch of stuff behind the scenes, and then eventually Giovanni showed up with and he tried to control the Genie trio, and he got stopped. And then Team Rocket, like, got him out of there. And after the end of Gen 5, Giovanni was just like, alright, go to Kalos, guys. And they were like, alright, let's go to Kalos. And so they went to Kalos, and then they started doing their dopey villain shtick again. Which is interesting, because I'm pretty sure the reception to them not doing that in Gen 5 was bad. And then, once people kind of got used to it, they started doing it, they went back to their old ways. I don't know how reception of that was, but I didn't mind it. I thought it was neat. I liked the buzz getting earthquaked. And then Beware. I've watched every episode of Pokemon up to Sun and Moon. Because I had not much to do when I was a younger age. What's the deal with that Beware anyway? That's a very good question. I have no idea. They don't. It's a wild Beware that brings them back to its habitat. I remember I watched a few episodes of Sun and Moon, and there was one time when they got away from the Beware, and then the Beware literally runs across the ocean. Like, I'm not making that up. It runs across the ocean and grabs them. So the Beware basically plays the role of the "we're blasting off again" shtick. But I guess it's because it's islands, they can't just explode off into the distance and land, because then they're just going to land at sea every single time. So they just have a Beware kidnap them whenever they're, like, about to lose. That seems to be the meme. I don't know, Sun and Moon was a really drastic turn from Gen 6, because Gen 6 tried to be really serious, and then they showed the art for Gen 7 anime, and they're like, alright, Ash is going back to school, and he looks like somebody stepped on him. Like, they look like, you know that episode of SpongeBob, Squidward's Ghost, when they, like, melt the mannequin, and then they, like, sit on it, and dry it, and they turn it to a really flat face? That's what they did to Ash from Gen 5 to Gen 6 to Gen 7. And he has that goofy-ass Z-move pose. Like, I don't know what they were doing with that. Was it bad? I don't know. I really don't know. But it was such a massive change from what people thought they were doing. I don't know why they did it. Venusaur. I hope I have Flamethrower active. I don't think this kills it, but I don't think I died to Earthquake either. Finally want to... Yeah, I know that Ash won... Well, I'm gonna be that guy and say that Ash won the Orange Island League too, but nobody cares about that because it's not legit. I'm pretty sure the Sevi Islands and Fire Red and Leaf Green were supposed to, like, be the Orange Islands, but they also weren't at the same time. The only thing that happened of note in the Orange Islands was the Orange Islands is where Charizard finally learned to respect Ash. And then literally the next episode was the one where he leaves it in Charizard Valley to get stronger. I was so surprised when I finally saw that episode 200 something. Like, I was so far in. Oops. I was so far into that series. And then the Charizard finally started listening to the son of a bitch. And then immediately the next episode is Charizard Valley, where he walks over to a Charizard that's like 8 feet tall, taps it on the shoulder, and challenges to a fight, and it immediately gets shit stomped. Basically, Ash's Charizard is very, very short. I'm pretty sure Charizard's cannon height is 4'9", guys. That's like booster seat height. It's sad they gave up on the GS Ball story. I forgot about that. You know what was really weird? Here's Starmie, Beach Boy. Something I found kind of weird is when they got to Professor Ivy, and Brock was like, I'm gonna stay with Professor Ivy because I want to learn about Pokemon, and it's totally not because I think she's really hot. And then he gets the GS Ball, and then they travel with Tracy, and then at the end of Orange Islands, Brock comes running back out of nowhere. And he's like, hi guys, I'm gonna travel with you again. And Ash and Misty are like, what happened to Ivy? And he's like, I don't want to talk about it. And then he never talks about it, and I don't know what happened. I'm so curious though, what happened? Not like we ever gonna see that character again. Why is Red's house so much smaller than Blue's house? Hi, Red's been away for a long time. He hasn't called either, so I have no idea where he is or what he's been doing. They say that no word is proof that he's doing fine, but I do worry about him. I mean, my mom would kill me if you don't text okay back when she messages you. And this mom's over here like, oh yeah, Red hasn't contacted me for the better part of 2 years. And that's okay, because I'm sure he's fine. That is one lax mother. What's Blue doing, though?
Did you see that Red talk in Pokemon Masters?
Yeah, that was whack.
Yeah, it was weird.
Hi, my kid brother is the gym leader in Viridian City, but he goes out of town so often it causes problems for the trainers. Their house is bigger and nicer, but it's missing a floor. Let's go talk to Oak, I guess. It's good of you to come all the way to Kanto. What do you think of the trainers out here? Pretty tough, huh? You're collecting Kanto gym badges. I imagine it's hard, but the experience is sure to help you. Come see me when you get them all. I'll have a gift for you. Keep trying hard. How's your Pokedex coming along? Let's see. You need to fill out the Pokedex, catch different kinds of Pokemon. Yeah. If you're in the area, I hope you come visit. Chat, remember in the Battle Frontier series where Brock totally had a chance to get with the Pike Queen? Because for some reason she had a massive, like, affinity for Pokemon and, I guess, people with the slanty eyes, like Makuhita and Cyndaquil. And, of course, good old Max, everyone's favorite character, Max, whatever their last name is, was like, she's not interested in you, Brock. Just give up on her. And the Pike Queen is totally into that Brock. Kind of pisses me off, you know? Why can't Brock be happy? Every time Brock has ever found someone who actually likes him, someone in the cast is like, no, actually running joke. Brock's not allowed to be happy. It's not fair. It just makes me hate Max even more. He was in there. He had that.
That reminds me of, are you familiar with the gap between Leisure Suit Berry 4 and 6?
No.
Where Leisure Suit Berry 6 is actually Leisure Suit Berry 5, but since Leisure Suit Berry 4 ended with Larry, like, with a happy ending, they were like, oh shit, well, we ended up happy in the last game, so they skipped 5 and went to 6 so that he could basically go back to doing what he did.
I don't know why they skipped 5.
They didn't know how to write it, because it was like it was just closure, so, but then they had to make another one, so they just skipped 5 and were like, yeah, shit happened.
Let's go down to Cinnabar. I'm gonna go down to Cinnabar. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I think that'll be enough progress to end it there. There were a few characters in the series that liked Brock. Very few. Giraffery. No thanks. No thanks. are a few characters like Ash too. What's her face from the Battle Tower? Annabelle. She totally had a crush on Ash. But then she disappeared. Then she got a really cool suit and started hunting Ultra Beasts. Kinda weird how that one worked out, huh? If I win, you have to help me with my suntan lotion. So I either win or I win. A giraffe rig with a Mega or a G-Max. That would be cool because it would allow its tail to take over the body. And we'd have a legitimate Chain Chomp Pokemon. Max? Chat, who's worse, Max or Tracy? You liked the Buzz Girl and Johto liked Ash as well. Oh yeah, Casey? Max, 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 Tracy, Max, 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 Max. Both. Tracy was pretty chill. So we're like 98% Max here. I think it's because we had to deal with Max more, but you are, I do agree with you, Chad. I do think Max is the worst thing to happen to the anime, and that's saying something because a lot of things happened in the anime. Does anyone have a reason as to why Max was included? What was so wrong with just having Brock and May? Why did Max have to happen? He didn't even do anything. He wasn't a trainer. He just carried the Pokénav around. And he wasn't helpful. Maybe audiences? Probably, but I'm wondering because the reason Brock wasn't part of the Orange Islands League was because they didn't think he was popular. So they introduced Tracy, and fan backlash was pretty high. And that's why Brock magically came back with like no explanation other than what I gave you, where Ivy did something. It's kind of interesting. I don't know why they thought that Brock wasn't well received. Brock was one of the best parts of the anime. Well,
my frying pan as a drying pan.
I mean, that's not even from the anime, Andrew. That's from a special.
Whatever.
They're afraid of offending the Western audience? I think so. I'm pretty sure that was correct. But then, yeah, as usual, people overreact to things, and then nothing actually came of it, and instead, people were more upset that they removed Brock. Brock and his jelly donuts. Apparently, he makes a reference to his jelly donuts in that in the CG remake of Mewtwo Strikes Back. I don't know if anyone's watched that movie yet, but well, kind of wanna. Arbok is gonna get earthquaked. I don't want to watch it, but I feel like I have to, just to see what it's like, you know. I'm gonna pass. Too late. I'm commanding you, chat. I'm commanding you to watch it. Now that I have issued command, you cannot go against it. Welcome back. The remake looks so weird. Like I've seen it in motion, and it's uncanny. It's uncanny valley levels of gross. All right, we're gonna get to Cinnabar. Once I get to Cinnabar, we can resume from there. This episode's basically just clearing a fuck ton of routes, I guess. Land ho, gotta keep going. Because that way, next time we play, I can probably do Blaine immediately. Head to Cerulean and fight Misty. And then deal with Blue. All in one part. And then we can dedicate the entirety of the next part to trying to reach Red. Doesn't that sound fun? I'm saying it's bad CGI, but honestly I think it's fine. I've seen far worse. Oh, well, I don't know. I just don't understand why they decided to go with that style, you know? Will that make a really frustrating episode for you, though? Who knows? I have a plan. You should try your hand against the trainer house guy. He's one of the super bosses in the hack. Super boss, huh? Well, there's like 4 super bosses, from what I recall. Pretty sure one of them is the rematch against your rival in the Pokemon League. I don't know if the Pokemon League itself is one of them. Of course, there's Red. Black and White was pretty weak. I wasn't a fan of Silent that much. To be honest with you, I hated him so much. Not him specifically, but I didn't like... I stopped watching the dub by Gen 5, and I started only watching the sub. And that's when I learned that there's so much more put into the sub version than the dub version. Like, when you watch the sub of Pokemon, the openings are very colorful and explosive, and there's quite a few of them. And the endings are also very, like, explosive. And there's a lot of, like, TV games that you can play. Well, I mean, you can't play them over here, but there's a lot of TV games you can play in Japan while they air. And so there's a lot to them. But in America, or well, I guess just overseas, we get the same opening. We get a 30-second opening that has nothing to do with really anything. And then the end card is just a black screen with credits and the opening played over it. And it was kind of disappointing to see that, to be honest with you. I don't like Iris, but she's on one of the best champion teams and themes. I didn't like Iris very much either, if only because she's kind of annoying. She wasn't really any, like, the thing about Iris is she was basically just an exact replica of Ash, but she didn't really do anything. Like, Brock, to be fair, Misty didn't do much either, but Misty was like the first companion, so she gets a free pass. Brock did a lot. Like, he was the oldest member of the group, and he had his own character, or even though he didn't necessarily go for battles, he had something to do. And then when they introduced contests, May and Dawn had their own little subplots with that, so they had contests. But then Iris just didn't really have anything. She was basically doing what Ash was doing, but she wasn't doing it for gym badges, so she just kind of carried around an Axu, and then eventually she caught a really angry Dragonite, and it never listened to her, ever, and then that became a plot. Silent replaced Brock and did the same thing but worse, because Silent did not have enough personality to stand out. He did the cooking part, and that's it. But we don't remember Brock because he cooked. We remember Brock because well, every other thing that he did. Silent was boring, because they took one part of Brock that they thought people liked, and they just rolled with it. He was grossly inoffensive. He really didn't do much. And even in Gen 6, one thing that was good about Gen 6 was that a character like Serena, who, again, was also kind of boring, she didn't really know what she wanted to do, which was perfectly okay. And they turned that into a plot. And then they created something exclusive for the anime with the Pokemon shows, which were essentially just the contests, but reskinned in a way that wasn't contests because it wasn't in the base games. So they gave her something to do, and they changed her look and everything. That was cool. I thought that was really cool. Clement is kind of boring. He just kind of exists, and then...
He's the gym leader that...
Who was... Oh, I don't even remember her name. Her name's Bonnie in the Japanese version, but I don't remember her name for his little sister. Whoever she was, the one that carried around the Dedenne. The Dedenne. She carries around oh my, what? You know what? She carries around the Pikachu clone, okay? That's what she carries around. And all she does is jump up to random women, and it's like, hey, will you marry my brother? What is going on in here? Here, let me provide light for you. There you go, guys. It's been a year since the volcano erupted. And about Jim Blaine lives alone at Seafoam Islands Cave. Yes, please heal my Pokemon. She was kind of boring. You know what was interesting about that is there was actually an episode way further in where Clement ends up meeting a girl who is like super into the same things he is, and then Bonnie does the whole like marry my brother shtick, and then once this character shows us even the slightest amount of interest at all, and they have really good chemistry and they totally hit it off, she's like, wait a minute, this sucks, don't do that. But then she immediately forgets that. What are you doing up here? Who are you? Well, it's plain to see that you're a trainer. My name's Blue. I was once the champion, although it was only for a short time. That meddling red did me in. Anyway, what do you want? You want to challenge me or something? I hate to say it, but I'm not in the mood for a battle now. Take a good look around you. A volcano erupts, and just like that, a whole town disappears. We can go on winning and losing in Pokemon, but if nature so much as twitches, we can lose it in a second. That's the way it is. But anyway, I'm still a trainer. If I see a strong opponent, it makes me want to battle. If you want to battle me, come to the Viridian Gym. I'll take you on then. I thought he required you to get all the other badges first. I guess I'm gonna head to the gym. I'm gonna clear a path to the gym. That's what I'm gonna do, and then we'll stop there. Was there ever an exact amount of time that Blue was champion? Well, he enters the Indigo Plateau a little bit before you, because he stops to battle you right before he heads in. So he can't be that far ahead of you, but he pretty much just beats Lance. He beats Lance not too long after you show up and beat Lance. And then you immediately take him out. So by a short time, he was probably only the champion for like, at best, an hour. Uh-oh. What's interesting to me is what exactly he does after that. Like, does he just walk into the next room and just stands there and waits? Chat? I should have seen this coming. I should have seen this coming. Yep. Great. If I want to reach the gym, I have to go this way. Should have known. I'm all sweaty, time for a swim. Roadwork is finally finished, now I can go fishing again. What road work? There's no road here. Alright, let's go. I need to go this way in order to reach Blaine. Yep. Should have known. So yeah, Oxy. Thanks for the raid, man. So I mean, I'm lousy at it. I'm just splashing around these shallow waters. I think the only instance where this happens is in Gen 1. Because think of it like this, chat. There's 4 leaders and a champion, right? So, before Blue becomes champion, that means Lance is the champion, right? So, was there just an extra room? How does that work? Think about it like this. So, all the Elite Four members' rooms are designed around their type, right? But Lance was the champion prior. Was Lance in the Dragon Room at the start? Or was the Dragon Room supposed to just be a hallway to the Champion Room that he got kicked out of because he wasn't the champion anymore? Because I always found it weird that Lance's Champion Room is so incredibly different from every... Or, not his Champion Room, sorry. Lance's Elite Four room is so different from every other Elite Four room we've ever seen. This is something that's weak to Solar Beam. Quagsire, yeah. So, did he just get moved out of the room and then Blue took over it? That would make sense to me. That's my question, anyway. I'm thinking about it too much? Maybe? Maybe I'm thinking about it too much, but I think it's an interesting thing to think about. Because normally what it is there's 4 members and a champion. But in Gen 1's case, there was only 4 members, and then there was a champion very shortly after. Which means they're either A, wasn't a champion after Lance, or B, Lance was the champion. So does that mean Blue was the official first champion ever, or was that title Lance's before Lance got beaten? In which case, was there only 3 members of the Elite Four? But they would be the Elite 3, right? But that doesn't work because they're known as the Elite Four through the entire game. I'm I'm so confused.
Does that mean that they were the Elite Four and then Blue showed up and they became the Fearsome Five?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. But if Lance is the champion, there's only 3 members of the Elite Four. Unless you're counting Lance as the Elite Four. Which doesn't make any sense because everything else refers to the Elite Four as the Elite Four and then plus the champion. Oh, the good thing that I Hypnosis missed, or we would have been here forever.
You know, actually, if you think about it, is it possible that Blue was the first one to actually beat the Elite Four?
But even then, they're still referred to as the Elite Four.
Well, if no one's beaten them beforehand, then they wouldn't have been a champion. They would have had like this unoccupied champion.
So Blue would be the first champion in the entirety of the Kanto region. But wouldn't that mean Lance is automatically the champion because he's the last one in line?
Well, yes, but actually.
Chat, call John Nintendo. Tell him I got some questions. Or John Game Freak, whoever picks up the line first. Tell them I have an amazing idea on how to not have to make Pokemon games every year, and I'm sure they'll pick up the line. Why did my Pokemon die? You mean John Pokemon? Yes. All 3 of them. We'll have a conference of John. They decided to say screw it and shoved a 5th member. A John Prince. Wow, why is this thing surviving? Oh well. I'll just break confusion. Nice. Perfect. Easy fight. Allow what one? I don't know why it even bothers giving me EXP anymore. I don't want it. Lance has been a cheater his whole life. Actually, I'm pretty sure his Dragonite is legitimate in Gen 1. Pretty sure it's level 55. But then, in this game, he has... Well, I mean, not this game specifically, but in Gen 2, he has 3 of them that are under level 55. But he also had Barrier on the last one. Kanai triggered Automod again? Ah, yes. The classic. The tale as old as time. Duxu. The manga is very... The manga is its own universe. It has no tie-ins with the game's canon or anime canon. Because three gym leaders are members of Team Rocket in the manga. That is not the case. There's also a unstable Eevee that can evolve into any of the 3 base types, and then back at will. And Mewtwo also fights with a giant spoon and is composed of some of Blaine's cells, which makes Blaine kind of like half Mewtwo. It's really weird. He's got like that Liquid Ocelot arm shit going on. And did I mention the giant spoon? I feel like I should mention that. It's very important. I'm gonna press Earthquake. The manga is a way for Pokemon to explore stories that can't be covered in the games and anime. Because the games and the anime are a lot more kid-orientated, but the manga can have a PG to T rating on it and no one will bat an eye. Which is pretty cool. Did I mention the dead Ekans? You mean the dead Arbok, the one that got sliced in half in the tower. There was also that zombie Psyduck. Yeah, that panel's pretty legendary. Same with the panel that got censored when Blue had the Pokeballs hidden in her dress, and then when Sabrina, like, hit her or something, it, like, ripped them, the top, and she was like, ah, gotcha, behold, my Pokeballs, and I don't really know what's going on with that scene in the first place, but there you go. I don't know what this Rapidash did, but it lived my Earthquake, and I'm a little bit annoyed by it. The Magmar that got killed while it was frozen. What the fuck? When did that happen? That Arbok survived? That son of a bitch got cut in the middle of the... He got cut his whole body in half. What? How did he live? It's like the Black Knight of Monty Python. hobbling around with no limbs. Tis but a flesh wound. No, I don't think Arbok's strong enough to do that. It regenerated Shedskin bullshit. But that was Gen 1 when it didn't have that ability. It's like a worm? You mean a snake? Well, at least it survived. What happened? Oh, hi trainer. Just a little farther to Fuchsia. Super glue at Pokemon Center is amazing. Chad, do you remember that episode of Pokemon where they went to the Pokemon hospital? And the doctor accidentally poked himself with a syringe and he was like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna go take a nap now for like an indefinite amount of time. Good luck." And then he leaves Jesse, James, Ash, Brock, and Misty to caring for Pokemon. And one of the Pokemon in the hospital is a Weeping Bell that's got a Voltorb stuck in its mouth. Let it be known that it could not suck a golf ball through a garden hose. But, like, what the hell was that episode? A Pokemon hospital that wasn't the Pokemon Center? Why am I dead? Oh, this is a problem. That was a weird one, alright. Houndoom can learn Iron Tail. Okay. It didn't even kill me. That's so bad. Teen-oriented Pokemon anime that better explores the slightly dark side of Pokemon, not Edgelord BS. See, one thing that kind of makes me a bit upset with Pokemon is that we constantly see these really high-quality animated specials, like Origins and Generations, and the new Twilight Wings one that's been coming out as of late. They're all beautifully done, and they're just excellent. But we're never going to get a full series on that kind of thing because Ash is cheaper to make, and he's cheaper and easier to make and more familiar. So while we see time and time again that Pokemon is more than capable of animating incredibly beautiful works, they don't do it because they don't have to. They're done by a different animation team. That would make sense. You really think the Pokemon Company's hurting on money? The Pokemon Company can blink and have enough money to produce whatever the fuck they want. You know why? Because everyone in the world who says they're not going to buy the next Pokemon game buys the next Pokemon game. Every time, chat. We all do it. We're all guilty of it. Boycott Game Freak, they said. $79.99, Game Freak said. Okay, you said. And the game was yours. Including me. Yep, including me. That said, I never said to boycott the game at all. I just said there were a lot of aspects about Sword and Shield I wasn't necessarily excited about. But then I turned around because I saw some things about the game that made me kind of interested in it. That's all. Pokemon will continue to be fun. However, Pokemon also will continue to exist without getting much quality of life improvement in some areas because they don't need to. I don't remember the last time Game Freak put out a game that wasn't Pokemon that was well received. And I know that sounds like I'm being a shitter, but I legitimately am not sure. I'll go faster than this. Well. Not really proud of my pursuits. Well, I had fun with Shield. I don't play it very much anymore, just because I don't have the time and much of the interest in competitive. Yeah. Had its issues. Apparently people complained a lot about the third version of every game, which is interesting to me. Well, great, now I have to deal with this. I thought Emerald, Crystal, Platinum, I thought those were good. They were good additions, because they fixed all the problems that came with the previous two versions and added more to it. I need to go back and heal. The third version was good. I agree. The third version was always good. Where's Fuchsia? Even Diamond and Pearl were well received, though. They were, but they had problems. For one, they created the Gen 4 Pokedex and then cut half the Gen 4 Pokemon out of it, which resulted in gym leaders and Elite Four members having a minority of the type they're supposed to represent, which is... that's just really stupid. I don't understand why that was okay. Gen 4 was fine, but Platinum, if I was ever going to play Gen 4 again, it would have to be Platinum. Platinum's just so much better. Flint had Drifblim, Steelix, and Lopunny, and he's supposed to be the Fire-type guy. All he had was Infernape and Rapidash. You know why, chat? Because the only Fire-type Pokemon you could get in Pearl and Diamond was Chimchar or Ponyta. That was it. You had no access to the other ones in the main game. It's a big... That's not even a big part as why Infernape was as good as it was. Infernape was just a good Pokemon, but it was also, like, the only usable Fire-type in Gen 4. Up until, you know, you get the National Dex, or when they fixed it, and they made it so Flint's signature Pokemon was Magmodar, because that better represented his relationship with Volkner, whose ace at that point was Electivire, whereas in Pearl and Diamond, his ace was Luxray. Imagine you're the 8th gym leader, and your signature Pokemon is Route 2 Electric type. That's embarrassing. That said, I still think Luxray is a better Pokemon than Electivire anyway, which is pretty funny. And I really like Shiny Luxray. Luxray's a really cool Pokemon.
It should be part dark type.
No, Luxray's cool, don't get me wrong. I like Luxray, but Luxray was not the Pokemon you'd expect to be the ace of the 8th gym leader, because the 8th gym leader is supposed to be, you know, the 8th gym leader. Like, look at Watson. In Generation 3, Watson's ace was Manectric. And he was the 3rd gym. Like, if Watson had Manectric as the 8th gym leader, and he was the 8th gym leader, that would look pretty rough. That's what I see Volkner as. You don't have to agree with me, but that's just what it is. Staraptor and Luxray aren't bad Pokemon. Like, don't get me wrong, chat. They're not bad Pokemon, but I'm just saying the position that Luxray got was kind of weird to me. I don't remember who was before Volkner. Right, it was Candace. Abomasnow sucks. Oh, that's cool. Paralyzed, confused, Quick Claw activates. There we go. There we go. He was pressed because no one could beat him, so I guess he couldn't care less about what his ace was. Yeah, I guess that's true. Why does Sarah take 70,000 fucking years to go through? Lantern is a piece of shit. Rotom was his ace form. Change it all. He should have had a Rotom, just in general. But Rotom wasn't part of the regional decks. I don't think he even had Rotom in Platinum, when he probably should have. Although I guess he wouldn't have been able to have a form Rotom because they were some hidden event bullshit back in the day. Yeah, whatever. I'm not really a fan of watching Surf go up and down and then do damage to me when I know the outcome is going to be the same no matter what. Marlin's one of the worst gym leaders ever created because he was literally just shoehorned in there and no one cared. Chat, you remember who Marlin is? Do you know who I'm talking about?
I had to look up his team because I didn't know who his ace was.
It's Jellison, I believe.
Yeah.
Charizard. Nope, nope. Yes, 8th leader water. Black and white 2, gym 8. Yeah, you're right. He had a Carrot Costa and a Jellison. That's all I remember. He was just kind of there. I don't know. He was there and then he showed up outside of his gym, talked to Hugh for a second, and then disappeared. And it's like, okay, bye, 8th gym leader.
They just randomly fight him before you go to team 5.
Yeah, it's stupid. You go through the water tunnel and it's beautiful, and you end up in this neat looking town, and it's just like, hi, I'm Marlon, want to fight? And then you fight him, and then it's like, alright, bye. I still think Ramos is worse, though. The 4th gym leader in Kalos. The guy with the go-goat.
Oh, the grass dude.
Yeah. You beat him, you go in the desert, and you do the power play and stuff. He's probably the most forgettable.
I would argue that the psychic leader from Kalos is more forgettable.
Olympia?
Yeah.
No, she sucks, but Ramos is not intimidating at all. At the very least, Olympia's gym's kind of cool. Ramos' gym is just, it's green, and then he has a go-goat, and you press flamethrower and it dies. Or at least I did. I started with Fennekin. Arcanine, huh? Okay. I like the characters in Gen 4, yeah. It was Buck, Riley, Cheryl, what's her name? There's Marley, and there was the girl with the pink hair who liked the special attackers, because each one liked a different stat. Cheryl had a lot of Pokemon with high HP totals. Buck had Pokemon with high defense totals. I believe Riley had Pokemon with high physical attack. Marley had Pokemon with high speed, and then the pink-haired girl had Pokemon with high special attack. She had an Alakazam and Porygon Z, I remember that. What the hell was her name? She was in Wayward Cave, so she was very easy to miss because she wasn't in the way. Because Riley was at Mount Steel, Buck was at the mountain with Heatran, Cheryl's in Eternal Forest, so you can't avoid her no matter what you try to do. And Marley is in the Victory Road part that heads to where the Shaman Stone is. So you can miss her too. Mira's her name?
Yeah, I just looked it up.
I think this is the last trainer.
Speaking of the Shaman Room, can you talk about how that, I'm pretty sure that's the single longest move in any Pokemon game.
What about the Unova Bridge?
I would say it's longer.
I don't know, probably not. It's so weird though, you just go to this random ass place on the map and with Oak's letter, and then a magical pathway opens up that takes you to where Shaman's hanging out. It's like, why? Buck and Marley are forgettable because they're post-game. Yeah, I could agree to that. I would disagree on Marley just because Marley is, well, Marley's a cutie. Which, when you assume, automatically being a cutie means you're more memorable. But Buck is just kind of like, I don't know, he's just some dude, I guess. I don't really care about him. We all remember Cheryl because you're forced to interact with her. And she's also a cutie, so bonus points there. Marley was also in the anime, yeah. She was in the anime with Shaman. She was part of that whole sub-quest, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And then I forgot who I was gonna say. Riley. Riley's at not Mount Steel, Iron Island. So while you don't have to go there, most of us remember Riley because, well, we did go there. You didn't have to complete the National Dex, you just had to get the National Dex. Why is Jolteon the most obnoxious Pokemon to ever exist? I got Awakenings, more than you got Sings. Bring it on, old man, bring it on. Yeah, you had to see every Pokemon in the regional dex to get the national dex. You don't have to complete the national dex. I wonder why they never brought back... Well, I guess they did in Gen 5, because there are some parts where you have to pair up with what's her name? You have to pair up with Bianca and the, what's it called? Reversal Mountain. The place where Heatran is in Black and White 2. Chat, you know what I learned? Apparently, when you do one of those double battle segments, the game can actually crash if you run into two shinies next to each other. Because the game can't process the shiny sparkle, like, with both of them, so it just crashes. So if you are actually lucky enough to find two shinies together in that kind of encounter, the game will crash and you get neither. Could you fucking imagine? I'm pretty sure I don't really know. I think the cute charm glitch is the thing that can make it happen. Also, apparently the cute charm glitch, you can actually tell a Pokemon is legitimately shiny based on its gender, because the cute charm glitch makes them a certain gender. I don't know. I don't remember how it works exactly, but basically, cute charm influences like encounters, and if you have your IDs, if you know what your IDs are and they match up to what the cute charm glitch numbers are, it basically turns your encounter rate to like a 1 in 20 chance of finding a shiny, like every time. Yeah, but they're always going to be a certain gender. So if you find a shiny that's not that gender, then it's just a 1 in 8,000 gender, or not a 1 in 8,000 chance shiny. It's really weird. I don't know. There's more to it. I never even heard of this glitch until like fairly recently in my life. You have to have your secret ID within 30 numbers from your regular ID. That would make sense, yeah. See ya, Hex. It was discovered recently. That would make sense then. Hopefully the gym is through that cave door. The Seafoam Islands aren't an accessible area in this game, are they? Kind of a weird glitch. Neat though. But I imagine after a while you would start to get a little bit sick of seeing. You get a little bit sick of seeing shinies. This is a problem, chat. Okay, he's not healing, so it was not a problem. But I didn't have anything to really deal with this Pokemon aside from bite. Son of a bitch! Well, I'm gonna be here for a while. Probably has sleep talk. Yep. Yep. Not worrying about that at all. Nah, fuck that. I'm not going back there. Fuck her. That's the end of that. Well, that was some straight up garbage. Immediately got frozen too. Yeah, I'll end it there. That's probably the last trainer anyway. I'll just have Raikou be alive this time for it and not get it killed. Whatever. Whatever. Make a save just in case. Save video game. Save video game. Wasn't a Kaizo stream until something like that happened, you know. Alright, well, that's fine. That's fine. Shit happens, whatever. I'll get over it. We all get over it. So yeah, give us a bit, chat, and we're gonna set up with Mario Party shortly. So stick around. I'll see you in a sec.